Good afternoon and welcome to a little summary video of basically the week's trading, and I want to just quickly discuss what's happened this week and also current position. Let's just take a look at Wall Street. Obviously Wall Street's had a fairly bad week since yesterday. Was the fall off from 400 pulling us back down towards 10,000. We've seen this weakness coming in for a variety of reasons, but primarily just fear over current market conditions and the stability of government debt. If we look through the market, you can see that whilst Wall Street has been falling, she did actually drag gold with her, although yesterday gold primary reason for her falling off was a sell-off in the Indian market. But today, for the first time this week, we've got the correlation back with gold heading up whilst Wall Street's heading down. This is very good news indeed, because we're going to have a major silver cross in tomorrow and a potential for us to start buying again off or around this 1239 region. If I just remove that level there, anywhere around that region tomorrow morning I'll be looking for a buy zone. But the primary reason for looking at this is without that correlation earlier this week, we've not been able to see any clear dollar movement, and you would normally expect with Wall Street falling off is dollar strength coming in the market as people are moving their money away from the stocks and out of the country. If we look at gold, obviously you can see now that we've got the money flowing back into gold, dollar also should be showing some strength from that. Let's have a quick look then at dollar Swiss. Well, the reason I'm on a 15-minute chart is because I want to look at these lows that have been formed. Quite simply put, we are finding support down at this level. Okay, not a huge amount at this stage because we need to see support being broken, and I would hope to see that being pushed through tomorrow morning through the daily pivot and up through the 4-hourly 20. Anyway, I could be completely wrong, but it's just how it looks this afternoon. It looks like we're starting to see a flow of money out of the dollars and into some other currencies. But sterling has remained strong over the last couple of days, primarily because of the budget. But dollar Swiss is forming some quite large lows down here, supporting herself quite heavily. If we drop it down to a weekly chart, you can see that we're sitting right on top of this monthly 20 now. I know this is probably not significant to any of you in terms of we don't look at the monthly charts all that much, but if we look at how dollar Swiss uses this week monthly 20, for me that is hugely significant. You can see that she likes to use it as a support level. Yes, she has had a violent run down with the Swiss strength, but now I'm hoping to see that we've had the major news out from the S&P. We're not going to see any further moves pushing her to the south, I hope, through that week, monthly 20, if not too far below it before a bounce back up. So let's now just get cable up again and look at what she's done. Well, cable is right up against the weekly 20, resisting off this 150 region as we speak. Now, she hasn't put in any lower lows or any lower highs yet, but she is building herself into a position that tomorrow she could be getting ready for an RBSX, a reversal baby silver cross to the south. It's not going to be something I'm trading, but it gives me the idea that perhaps we are going to see that weakness that we've been looking for or hoping to see, and dollar strength coming in. Move that across to euro dollar. Now I know she's just broken back up and we're obviously short below at 95. Stop is just above here at this 55 region. But the primary reason for looking at this is if we drop down the time frames, we've got the head and shoulders pattern, we've got the neckline through 122.50, we've got the resistance at 122.50, and for me at this moment in time, with cable, just as we speak, starting to again look a little bit weak, I am expecting to see euro dollar falling off and making her move back down through these levels. I know that the moving averages are fairly flat because of the current, the past couple of days trading, but I am going to stick with that major silver cross that we got this morning. Running back tests and running back through all the trades with the major silver crosses. You've just got to be patient and let them go and hold on to them. If you don't, you're not going to play the probability. So I'm going to be here till quite late anyway tonight watching this and making sure that if it does come back to break even and it looks like it's going to do nothing, i.e. gold's falling off again massively and Wall Street's falling off, then I'll look to close it out. But otherwise I'm quite confident in holding this position and looking to build in tomorrow. Really though, the key of this video is just to take a look at that dollar Swiss chart and to combine it with our new correlation, or the correlation back between Wall Street and gold. For me, it's time now to really take effect and hopefully see the dollar gain some momentum again. This last week's really been about yen pairs. They've been the big movers. We've obviously missed out on our CAD yen position. I feel a bit of a victim with that, but we have seen her move some 300 points since our entry on Tuesday. Sterling yen also is starting to look a bit weak. She's tested the lower support once today. Sorry, I can't bring up the charts. She's tested the lower support once today, and we have major silver crosses to the south with monthly pivot, weekly pivot and daily pivot all in the right order. Tomorrow we'd expect to find the daily pivot on sterling yen down, and therefore I'm hoping to see that with that daily pivot down we'll get increased selling pressure to the south. For now though guys, I think it's best to wrap up for the day. As I say, I am going to be about, I am still watching, and I am expecting to be here till fairly late to try and keep an eye on these. So I wish you all a very good evening, and we will hopefully have a very good day tomorrow with the correlation back between Wall Street and gold.